नमः सूर्याय चन्द्राय मंगलाय बुधाय च गुरु शिष्य गुरु शुक्र शनिभ्यश्च राहवे केतवे नमः। ಇದು ನವಗ್ರಹಗಳ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ. A prayer offered to the cosmic bodies, all 9 cosmic bodies. Today again we are assembling all our friends from Janaseva, Hiriya Vidyarthi Balaga are joining one after one. Already we are preparing ourselves to restart our saga. Restart our saga, discarding all diseases, psychological, physical, mental, vital. Igniting our spiritual strength. That is the ultimate strength, that is the basic strength, without which no strength exists. This satsang, Bhagavad Gita, psychosynthesis is to strengthen our inner potentiality. Inner potentiality. That inner potentiality comes by self-awareness. Self-awareness. Assessment of our own personality. Personality in the sense, how much we are physically strong, how much we are emotionally pure, how much we are intellectually creative, how much we are vibrant in our functioning capacity, how much we are helpful for constructing a new society, healthy, hygiene, harmonious society, and how much we are spiritually rooted. That is very, very much comprehensive human personality. It is only by education. So new education policy, NEP, is now before our eye, before our eyesight. NEP, National Education Policy, after 75 years, while celebrating our Amrita Mahotsava, having completed 75 years of post-independence era. Just now we could show our strength in our Rajapath Delhi, Janapath Rajapath, how much India is strong militarily, technologically, scientifically. That has been shown. Anybody, any countries loosely talking about bombarding or attacking India, they must think twice. They must think. Otherwise, India is ready for tit for tat. Bharat, Naya Bharat. Koi Shatru Ave, he is there to hamper our progression. He will be given answer in the same coin. So Krishna was like that. Now Krishna Niti, the supreme. He never has forgiven even his kith and kin like Kamsa and so many other demonic personalities. Jarasandha, so many other demons. That Krishna, Yogeshwara Krishna, Dhanurdhara Partha, they are our models. Idam Brahmam, Idam Kshatram, both strength, spiritual strength and strength of valor, strength of victory, strength of vigor. These are all very relevant now after 75 years of independence. Amrita Mahotsav. Now the real fight, direct fight going on between Dharma Shakti and Adharma, between Dakshina Shakti and Vama Shakti, between Rashtravada and Vamavada. Vama means leftist, atheist, Nastika Shakti. Divine force and devil force, that Sura Sangram going on. Samudra Mathana is going on. With this awareness, we must study Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Krishna told in 18th chapter, two strength, Shamo, Damaha, Tapaha, Shaucham, Kshantihi, Arjavamevacha, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikyam, Brahma Karma, Swabhavajam. These are all spiritual strength. All qualities he enlisted in a shloka, in a verse. Shauryam, Tejaha, Dhritihi, Takshyam, Yuddhe chapi, Apalayanam, Nadainyam Napalayanam. That is what we repeatedly say in Sangha. Dhanam Ishvara Bhavascha, Kshatrang Karma Swabhavajam. Great Maharshi Aurobindo, nowadays Maharshi Aurobindo, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, such all parakramis, those who were the real fighters, they were highly remembered. They are the real national heroes. Only Shanti, Shanti, Japa, Ahimsa, Ahimsa, Japa, these type of things, appeasement, in the name of secularism, in the name of socialism, appeasement policy has brought to this stage all many Pakistans inside this country. Gradually, Hindu population coming down and down, we have to be aware of. We must be aware of. Openly, we have to give challenges and give discussion and inspire young generation. Those who just preparing to marry, just getting into Grahasthashrama, We must inspire young generation to have good progeny so that they can fight against evil forces. We want such Brahma Shakti and Kshatriya Shakti. In the same time, we must have Vijnanis. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vijnan. That is Krishi Goraksha Vanijyam. That is another theme. So these are all Shaktis. Brahma Shakti, Kshatriya Shakti, Vaishya Shakti and Shudra Shakti. Shudra is not ignored or branded as some group. Paricharyatmakam karma Shudrasyapi Swabhavayam. That is what Krishna told. Paricharya, serving the society. That is the Shudra Dharma. It is Dharma. Brahma Dharma, Kshatriya Dharma, Vaishya Dharma, Shudra Dharma. These are all Dharma with 4 facets. It is not for any classification. It is not for any degrading, downgrading anyone, any group. They are not groups. They are all strength. Every person must go through these 4 Shaktis. That is what Aurobindo told. When early in the morning you start your yoga abhyasa, chanting of something, Vishnu Sahasranama, and visit some temple, offer puja, that is Vipra Samskriti, that is Brahma Samskriti. When you go for Surya Namaskar and for walking, for good health, and running somewhere in very pure atmosphere and ambience, and do exercise for good health, that is Kshatriya Dharma. And somewhere nearby your own house, small gardening, there you plant some tulsi, Krishna tulsi, some medicinal plants. Even you can grow vegetables, healthy plants, flowers, fruits, and for that you cultivate, you do some work and serve the bhumi, Goseva and Bhuseva. That is called Vaishya Dharma, Krishi Goraksha Vanijyam. You are all in Vanijya, I know. Vanijya means it is trade and commerce. Many of you have your own business. For that you put your attention, whole strength. Many of you are very much successful, happy, proud of you, no doubt. But it must be dharma. Vaishya Dharma. Trade and commerce also will not be bereft of dharma. Now it is full of corruption. That is to be avoided. India is the most corrupt country. Shame on us. That is why we must restructure the whole society. We have to make it corruption free. So, in America also, this use and throw, that was their priority once upon a time. Now, gardening in that first list, in the list of first priorities. Even small piece of land, if they have around their house, they take care of that and plant some good healthy herbs, creepers, trees. Without that, you cannot have proper oxygen here afterwards. So, when you don't inhale oxygen, your body will not have any immunity. When immunity is less, Roga Nirodha Shakti is less, all small insects attack, and one after one. So, COVID and Delta, this, that, one after one. Why it is? It is because of our body. It is not properly taken care of. We don't walk under sunrise, don't walk barefooted, every time using cars and running in the urban areas, downtowns. This is very dangerous. Ultimately, as and when we become slaves of all these gadgets and never walk, always use cars, always we are within small rooms using computers, gradually our immunity comes down inside our body. So body becomes vulnerable for all type of jantu jala. That is what happened. 3 years. Mother Nature taught so much lessons to us. Even after having undergone this much horrors, horrible impacts, disease after diseases, attacks after attacks, if we don't develop our immunity, sharirantaha roga nirodha shakti, days will be full of amavasya, no Purnima. Only Krishna Paksha, no Shukla Paksha. What is this? No, as if doomsday. Prime Minister of our Great Britain, London, he already clearly told, we are not just waiting for doomsday, already we are in doomsday. ನಾವು ಈಗಲೇ ಪ್ರಳಯ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಪ್ರಳಯ ಕಾಲ ಹೊಸ್ತು ಬರಬೇಕಾದದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಟನ್ನಿನ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ಜಗತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಆಳಿದ್ರು ಅವರು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನೋಡಿ. That is why we must unearth our own roots. All these 4 Shaktis, Brahma Shakti, Kshatriya Shakti, Vaishya Shakti, and Shudra Shakti, very, very important. We must serve. Seva. Where I am sitting in Janaseva, in this Gurukula ambience, all our team, 770 people, Acharyas and Addevasis, students, we do it. Our students, they cultivate, they grow many such eco-friendly vegetables. We have our Indian progeny of cows. Many of you know this. And here there are about 30 cows, all Indian breed, our students. And here we dharmika and karmika, we have no classification. Yayeva dharmika sayeva karmika, yayeva karmika sayeva dharmika. That is the main problem in our urbanization. We don't want to touch mud, we don't want to touch our great Gomata. Now the dawn of new era, my friends. That is why in this Bhagavad Gita satsang, just remembering, recollecting, unearthing our own roots, we are proceeding further. After one, adhyaya after adhyaya. Already 14th chapter, it is concluded now. Gunatraya Vibhaga and Gunatita. These words became popular to you today. Another very good news is that, as you know, the whole world now knows the real spiritual language, that is Sanskritam. Vivekananda, Maharishi Aurobindo, all they have given that call to protect Sanskritam by all means. It is not a language, it is Shastra. So Rukha, Yaju, Sama, Atharva, 4 Vedas, with proper intonation and pronunciation, when we chant early in the morning at Brahma Muhurta, the whole atmosphere will be free from contamination, radiation and pollution. These are the scientific values attached to these practices. It is not only some pathshala where they study some mantra and go for Paurohitya, roaming here and there just for money. That is not entertained in this Gurukula. It is Veda Vijnana Gurukulam. Vijnanam, scientific. That is why our religious practices must be scientifically evaluated. Recently, last month only, we introduced Vedic healing. Vedic healing. After having performed very great yajna, Darsha Ishti, in our yogic university, Swami Vivekananda Yoga University, there under newly built pyramid, we performed this and scientifically we have evaluated using high technology, high tech, aura checking and chemically testing all those ashes and other things. On one side, Vedic scholars will be chanting the Vedas and offering alms to Vijnana. On another side, scientists of our Anveshana, they will be evaluating and testing those impact of the whole practice, Vedic practices, Yajnika practice. So the whole atmosphere, it was divinized. Scientifically, it is energized. We want such things nowadays. Same jaded things, outdated, traditional, there's so much. No. This is now, we are in the scientific age. Science, it is not that something away from spirituality and religion. All these must go hand in hand. Religion also must not be some practice very jaded, unscientific, very much ritualistic, too much it is paralokavadi. Adu ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಈ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಷ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಹು ಕೇತು ಹೆದರಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋದು, ಹೋಮ ಧೂಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋದು. This is all going on. These are all very bad. So that now we have to start afresh everything. Even religious practice must be spiritualized. Science also must be sanctified. Science also, it is not one and all, not all in all. Science also must be spiritualized. Spiritual practices must be scientifically, they must be proven, probed, evidence-based. That is what we say. So that here, with this much introduction, today I have to participate Kashi-centered, Banaras-centered Kavya Kallola. Sometime this type of overlapping happens. There, Sampurnananda University, Gurukula Center organizes this type of Kavi Sammedana, where thousands of such people, they participate. Because Sanskrit, it is property of all. I think you know one very happy news I am happy to share with you. There is a teacher, principal, Rutger from Ireland. He has taken Indian name Mrityunjaya, who was here in our Gurukula for months together. Every year he used to be here for June, July, August, and studied Upanishads in my proximity. many such scholars coming from London, Ireland, Dublin. They come to our Gurukulam, Maitri Gurukulam also. They take their children just to make them acquainted Indian way of food, Indian way of mutual understanding, human relationship. Students come and stay in Gurukula in small group. That was organized by our Rutger, and he is the principal of John Scott School in Ireland, Dublin, where I trained many teachers there. I used to go every year, more than 4 or 5 times. I trained those teachers, Sanskrit teachers and other teachers. Bhagavad Gita, I taught them. Mind reading technique and mind transformation technique, MRT, MTT. This training I have imparted for whole week there. Its impact was so fine. So that great man, one who was fond of Indian style, Indian culture, Indian food system, Indian way of life, Indian thinking, Indian roots like Upanishads, Brahma Sutram, Bhagavad Gita, that man, he organized even satsang for our Pradhan Mantri ji. He went there. So program was organized by John Scott School. Rutger was the main organizer, and our embassy helped. Our students there, our students of those, they studied Bhagavad Gita, they chanted Veda Mantra, Upanishad before our Pradhan Mantri ji, Narendra ji, and Narendra ji related oriented slokas composed by Gurukula students who were there to train them in John Scott School, and that program was ever memorable. You can just listen. John Scott School, Dublin, you can see, and another St. James School, London. Sanskrit is well taken care of, Adhyatma is well taken care of there. That type of scenario also there. This time our government awarded by Padma Shri Award. It's my own student, and I shared my knowledge with that principal of John Scott School. Please remember, so that one of my most beloved student got that award for his Samskrita Seva, Upanishad Seva, Vedanta Seva. With all pride, I want to share with you all. Time may come, I will be in my lifetime, will have this type of occasions again and again. Even your achievements also, I want to respect, and it also will have that type of recognition, Rashtriya, Antarashtriya recognition, that I am eagerly waiting. So today I take leave of you, very happy. Sarvopanishado gavaha Dugdha Gopala Nandanaha Partho Vatsaha Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gitamritam Mahat Yatra Yogeshwara Krishtaha Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha Tatra Shrihi Vijayaha Bhutihi Dhruvanitihi Matirmama. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾನೂನ ಮುಂದಿನ ಭಾನುವಾರ. ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸಮಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಕಾವ್ಯಕಲ್ಲೋಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಶಿಯ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ, ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಶುಭಮಸ್ತು ನಿತ್ಯಂ.